What do the BPMs look like for 8-sided shapes? 8-sided crystallization of TTM BPM geometric solids. When we place geometric structures over a vinyl record, we can calculate different types of BPM, beats per minute, scenarios. These shapes are created by connecting the cue points of each count with a golden line. This study of the BPMs of these 8-sided forms shows us that there are a number of different types of possibilities that eventually loop in a BPM octave. When a cycle returns to its starting point, a beat can be thought of as crystallized into a non-repeating shape. Different speeds, as you can see, have different octave points that can be translated into half speed, double speed and so on. In the case of the octagon, which is an 8-sided shape, we can see that there is an underlying symmetry to the change from one shape to another. The center of this geometric octave is at 8/4, which means the total sum of 4 counts quarter notes of an 8-sided shape. This creates a line when the cue points are connected. There are no overlapping counts in 8/4 since the beat can only land on 2 different places, being either at the starting point or 180 degrees on the other side at the bottom of the clock. As we expand outward, we see that on both sides are octagrams that depict the order of each count as an overlapping line. The interweaving of these lines thus depicts the exact pathway that the counts of the beat follow. The first octagram, 8/3, example of 3 clockwise counts for each line, while the other octagram, 8/5, depicts 5 counts for every line. Although they look nearly identical, they are actually reflections of each other. 8/5 would appear to be actually moving backwards, counterclockwise, since each line moves 3 counts in the reverse direction of the vinyl. So plus 5 counts is equal to minus 3 counts in this case. This illusion of reverse counting is called the stroboscopic effect and can be an extremely useful tool for turntablists who seek to add new types of strobing effects to their audio and/or video set. This analysis is based upon the Platonic solid system of Plato that involved categorizing the various number of polygon faces that can appear on 3D objects. These renderings, however, are 2-dimensional solids. We'll get into 3-dimensional solids forms when we focus on adding effects to the mix, cut in what's known as wet dimensionality. Starting with 8/1, we see the movement, also known as morphology, from the point to the octagon to the square to the octagram to the line and then the reverse. This diagram illustrates the fact that all BPM geometric forms repeat themselves in a predictable cycle. The 8-9 row at the bottom of the page shows us that the 9th count is the same as the first count in an 8-sided shape. This is why the BPM matrix has repeating lines of numbers throughout it. Whenever the number of sides equals the number of counts, the speed of the beat will always be the speed of the actual vinyl, either 33 1/3 revolutions per minute or 45 revolutions per minute. C88.